All right, so, hello.
So you're the developer of Afitpilot.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm one of your early adopters.
Really?
Yes, been using it for 2 months now.
2 months.
Yeah.
So obviously, let's get to the point. You're my dad. So obviously, you're going to use my app.
Well, but I'm motivated to do that. I want to do that. I wouldn't do it unless I wanted to.
So I've got a few questions. My first one is, if you wouldn't have had Afitpilot, what would you have done instead?
Well, I might have just invented my own routine. I don't want to sign up to a gym. I'm not a gym bunny. I had an issue with my shoulder because I had a major operation and I wanted to reactivate it, stabilize it, whatever.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do something in my own time, in my own bedroom, my own speed, that I could adapt to how it felt, so I could slowly build it back.
Yeah.
Because it was very sore, and as soon as I did anything, it became sore again. So I needed something that gave me a program that could be really adapted to my particular situation. So with Afitpilot, I was able to put in my profile and my objectives for my shoulder, well, both shoulders actually, because I lost a lot of muscle through not protecting it, you know. And with Afitpilot, I could tell it exactly what I needed, and it would give me, and how many times I wanted to train a week, and it would give me some exercises. And then that made it good to stick to because you had something to follow, and it was checking you off each time and recording it. And then you want to keep going because, well, for yourself, but you're motivated to as well because you want to get all the weeks ticked off and not miss one.
So you do have that pressure then?
Yeah, I mean, it's self-created, well, partially self-created, but also through the app. It gives you that extra little bit of motivation because I know somebody's watching, even if it's an app. If you're totally left to your own, sometimes it's difficult to get out of bed in the morning, let alone get out and do exercises. So it helps. It really helps.
So, following up on that, the thing is, when you say someone's watching you, but if I wouldn't be in the loop, because I'm actually the one reviewing every week, would you follow the program?
Yes,
if it's
because
AI alone.
Yes, because when you go to school to volume, when you have so many customers, you cannot follow every single one. So I would expect in the future that it is really just the app, the AI following me. But I think that's good enough because it gives you the stats, it gives you your streaks of successes. Mm-hmm. So there's enough data and stats there to motivate you, I think.
Yeah. What else was I going to ask? What features do you think are missing though for you?
Well, let's talk about the good features first.
Okay.
Before we go on to the missing ones. I like what you've done with the videos, which are immediately accessible.
Yeah.
Because if it gives me an exercise I'm not familiar with, the video is already there. And the videos are only about 10 seconds long, but it just shows you what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So that's very good. Whereas before I'd have to go away and research them. So that's very, very good. And I was using it the other day, and I thought that was a good feature as well. I can't remember what that was. But I like all the stats. What's it missing?
Reference point maybe, because I put things like tonnage, but a lot of people won't know what that means. So a lexicon of comparison or what that actually means would be good.
Sure. What I have found during the early development was I wanted to go back.
Yeah.
And I think you've given some options to go back. So, for example, at the end of a week of training, you've completed all your sessions, and 1 week I pressed finish session, submit data, and then when the data came up, I realised it was missing something. I hadn't checked a box, but there's no way of going back. So that fault, which wasn't a fault, was then in my data. I couldn't go back and correct it.
Yeah, you couldn't revert it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a fine balance that I have to do, because if you start reverting, it's going to mess up other things that have already been hard calculated in the app.
Yes.
So there's a bit of a trickle.
It's only that immediate for the last thing you submitted.
Yeah.
Maybe you could have a window, because you don't notice until you submit the data. It starts analysing it. You get the first analysis, and it's on that I saw that I'd missed an exercise apparently. Well, I hadn't.
Yeah.
So it's only in that sort of 5-minute window where you'd notice and then want to go back.
Yeah.
But that's a minor thing. You learn from that, and you make sure you double check. You've checked all your boxes before you press end session or submit. Yeah.
So is that a feature that you'd want, like a prevention feature of what's something that you feel like would add a lot of value?
Less emails.
Really?
Yeah. It is a plague of modern life that you do anything on the internet and then you get a flood of emails.
Yeah.
So
just the updates then, product updates.
Yeah, I think what I'll probably do is take a good look at all the emails I get through Afitpilot and see if I want to make any recommendations for what I would want as a customer.
Yeah.
Certainly not too many. I recognise the need to chase people. Come on, it's your session training today. Remind people, not chase.
Yeah.
I don't actually need that. So maybe an option to turn on, turn off reminders. I know I'm going to train 3 times a week.
Yeah.
I don't need reminding.
Yeah, there is in the settings the email notification. That
Yes,
you can on
yes, but I think it covers them all. I can't turn one.
No, you can do individual.
You can, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. You've got some good features then.
Yeah.
I need to explore them all in more detail.
All right, then thanks for the interview. I'll see you later.
Pleasure.